Hey, what's the deal? That's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 4:30 p.m. You know what I mean? January 21st, 2025, motherfucker. You know what I mean? It is cold as shit outside, man. You know what I mean? It is cold as shit. This morning, on the way to work, it was fucking hell, yo. And on the way back, it was hell. 19 degrees, B. 19 fucking degrees here in Brooklyn, yo. 9 fucking teen, B. Oh, man. Of course, you guys know when you hear that word in the back, it's because I am washing dishes. Because I finished cooking and eating. You know what I mean? I'm not like you IWC bum motherfuckers that don't know how to cook. You know what I mean? All you do is you know, you don't work. You leech into your mother's basement. You know what I mean? Like, you got your little pizza rolls and your pizza bagels and your fucking, you know, your soda and your Doritos. Listen, I like all three too. You know what I mean? I'm one to talk, but I got a job, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I got a life. You know? So, I want to talk about the truth in regards to what I think this WWE-TNA relationship is really all about. And a warning, all right, a clear warning. A lot of y'all are not gonna like what I have to say. A lot of y'all are not gonna like the shit that I'm about to spew up, because what I speak, yo, is the truth. I speak the truth. Okay? I'm like Beanie Siegel. I speak the truth. That was my shit, yo. That album, his first album, The Truth, was fucking fire, boy. What? You know, but it's not about Beanie Siegel, right? You know, oh yeah, Kanye produced that record too. You know, had the joint with him, had the joint with him and Eve. You know what I mean? Remember them days? That was my shit. Anyway, enough about that. Here's my truth on the WWE-TNA relationship. I get the feeling that the relationship is going to benefit WWE more than it is going to be TNA. I'm going to tell you why. I mean, yeah, it'll give TNA some exposure and such. It'll give TNA some light. But the way I look at this relationship, TNA is basically a developmental for WWE. You know what I mean? They are a secondary developmental to World Wrestling Entertainment. Okay? Because the majority of the stars there from TNA is going to wind up going to WWE. I mean, that's just bottom line. You know what I mean? It's bottom line. I mean, Jordan Grace, Joe Hendry, definitely. Josh Alexander, more than likely. You know, you got a lot of people there who, you know, WWE is going to snatch up, evidently at some point. Right? And I remember some dickfag on the comment section last year say, "Oh, this benefits TNA." Really? And no, he said there's a pipeline for TNA talent. Really? Where's Jordan Grace going, nigga? Where's Joe Hendry going, motherfucker? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You know? It benefits WWE more than it does TNA. You know? Because, you know, I'll keep it real. You know, I think this relationship is basically this is an answer to AEW's Forbidden Door, right? And this is also another way to hurt AEW, you know, by cutting off their free agent supplies. I mean, they did it with the WWE ID program, and now they're doing it with this relationship. Okay? I do believe that you will see WWE ID people in TNA as a way to compensate, you know, but I think for the most part, this benefits WWE a lot more than anything else. Because again, not only the talent pool, and yes, do I think they are helping TNA? Of course, absolutely. I do believe they're helping TNA get a better TV deal because it makes TNA more attractable to folks who want wrestling, and they see TNA and they see who they're partnering with, and they're like, oh, okay, well, since we're with WWE, bring them along, And the other thing that people don't realize, and again, people are not going to like what I have to say, but you can suck my dick. WWE is the sole reason why TNA is selling like hotcakes. Why TNA shows are selling like hotcakes. Did you guys know that before the Genesis pay-per-view, the show wasn't really sold out, but on that Friday, when WWE announced the partnership with TNA, the tickets started going more higher and higher and higher. Don't you realize that? Don't you realize that? So basically, TNA needs WWE more than WWE needs TNA. Which comes to my next point. I do strongly believe, and at first I wasn't feeling that way, but now I'm getting more and more and more the impression that WWE is going to wind up buying TNA. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to wind up buying the company. Because again, they're gonna have two developmental systems. They got two developmental systems anyway. You got, of course, NXT, and now you got TNA, which is what I like to call TNAD, Total Nonstop Action Development, because that's exactly what the fuck they're doing. So WWE's business model is way different than anybody else's, because that's what they're about. They're about business. They're about fucking business. And listen, whatever they're gonna do to build up business, that's exactly what it is. You know what I mean? So it's like anyone who signs with TNA now, basically, you are on the WWE's radar. You don't think WWE is gonna go after Masha Slamovich when her deal was up? I mean, it's an easy transition, man. You know what I mean? It's a much easy transition. I honestly do not see how, WWE doesn't benefit high from this. I don't. I truly don't, And do I think if they buy it out, will it be the end of TNA? No, it won't be. It won't be. They'll probably fuse it into NXT-TNA. They'll probably fuse it and such. But for the most part, I see them buying TNA. I really, really do. I see Anthem. And I'll go even one step further. Okay, I don't know where Anthem's business financials is at in terms of sustainability. I don't know where they at. But I know Anthem is a Canadian company, and TNA, the deal with Endeavor, right, the streaming service. Endeavor also has a Canadian office too. I would not be shocked if Endeavor not only buys, Anthem, but also buys everything that is a part of Anthem. And they make Anthem part of the TKO family. I would not be shocked. I honestly would not be fucking shocked at all. Why? Because, like I said, I mean, you hear about budget cuts and how Anthem is being cheap when it comes down to paying wrestlers and such. And I think that's why they also did the relationship with WWE, so that maybe and just maybe they could keep some of those talents within their circle. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just spitballing out here, but that's just my opinion. I strongly think that, TNA is more than likely going to be bought out by WWE. Because again, this hurts AEW more. If you think about it, it hurts AEW a lot more than anything else. And you know what? As I was walking on my way to work, and I thought about this. I was like, you know what? If WWE is going to hurt AEW, in the biggest way, because not only they're stopping them with the deal with TNA and the WWE ID program, But what about Japan? What about Japan? Japan is basically, AEW's, number one market that they got right now. But the thing is that New Japan Pro Wrestling is not doing great. That's the thing that you got to consider. You know what I mean? That's the thing that you really have to look at and really study and examine, because it's kind of scary out there, But I'm about to be out, guys. I probably will make another video tonight. You know what I mean? Because I know NXT is coming on tonight. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to be out. So I will holler at y'all. Peace.